Amanda Lee, and I'm the president of Underdog Animal Rescue. Making it easy is important. Using the different applications like Venmo and PayPal, because a lot of people don't want to just donate to anyone. They feel that it's not actually going to the dogs. They think it's really going into people's pockets, where it's not. My fosters, most of them don't want anything from me. They want to pay for their own food even, and they use it as a tax write-off at the end of the year. So making it easy for anyone is important, and stressing what you're spending it on. Showing proof. We always show receipts when we can, because it's important. People have no idea what basic vetting can cost. If you've never owned an animal, you don't know that the minute you walk through the vet office, you spend $150 just by checking in. It does add up. And just like a human, we need to go to the doctor. We need a checkup, things like that, plus annual boosters and things that we don't need as humans. The tools we use in the platforms like Facebook, they've made things so much easier. It used to be much more difficult. Now you can add a button and you can get instant donations, and they do some days of fee-free, and people love that. Nobody carries cash anymore. Nobody has checks. That's how everything used to run, so that there was some sort of trail, but now it's all card-based. So being able to allow them to just use their card right then, without a million questions is great. And a lot of people don't even know how to get involved. People don't realize that you can literally bring a dog home today, and we'll pay for your vetting. We'll give you food, we'll give you a bed, we'll give you a crate, whatever you need. We will supply the tools to make it happen. So that's what's made it harder to find fosters. But through networking, things like nextdoor.com, they're super easy, super friendly. You just need to be able to utilize your resources. And word of mouth is what's key. You don't need a fancy car with a logo on it. You just need to have people talking about you. There's a lot of animal rescuers, and then there's actual rescues, and everyone's doing the same thing and the same cause and the same heart. But in order to actually take donations legally and be able to be tax write-off, you have to have the nonprofit, the 501c3 registration. Without that, you legally can't be taking in the funds and the donations. Goods are one thing, but when you're taking monetary, you cannot. Starting a nonprofit isn't hard. It used to be very complicated. Now there's easy forms online. You can do it yourself in a matter of just a few hours and a few legal documents. You don't need a lawyer and all these other things that you used to need 20 years ago. And so, we filed ours and we've completed all the paperwork in a matter of a week. Sometimes it can take up to a year to get approved, depending on the things that your state may want. But for us, it was super easy. It took like a quarter and we were done and ready to roll. It was just a matter of then learning, what are we doing and how are we doing it? There's a huge incentive at the end of the year, and everything for rescue, it doesn't matter if it's dog food or a collar, it can be considered a tax write-off. To rescue a dog, most dogs need vaccinations, they need a microchip, and they need spay and neuter. That's the base cost you're signing up for with every dog. Spay and neuter can cost you $200 on average, doesn't matter the size of the animal. And then vaccinations, $20 a piece. Microchipping is $5. We own our own microchips, but if you don't, it's $20. So right then you've already spent usually about $250 on the animal. Our adoption fee is $250. So anytime we're out of the red, we're happy. But just like anything, you do have unexpected things happen. Medical emergencies are very common with dogs. They're dogs. They eat things, they chew on things, they do things they shouldn't. You might be going to a normal vet, or you might be going to an after-hours vet, where right when you walk through the door, it's a $250 fee. And what's different with us is we do try and rescue the underdogs, the ones people don't want for many reasons. And a lot of those are medical. Raising the funds ahead of time is really important in networking. We don't run on air. We definitely need it. And so being prepared for the worst rather than winging it like we did in the beginning is, really important.